I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's up, guys? It is day 182. Are you sure this time?
It might be 183, but I'm pretty sure it's
180 something. We're just getting in the car. We gotta go drop the two kids off, and then we're en route back to Kingstonia.
5-year-olds first.
Yeah, 5-year-olds first. It was a good weekend, good relaxed weekend. Caught up on some sleep. Some good hangouts, got the car fixed. Kids had fun. Dale, did you have fun? Did you have fun?
I forgot to mention that that was Wisconsin.
Yeah, you did. It's okay. And then back to the grind tomorrow, Monday, today for you guys. Hopefully you guys had a good Father's Day. Hopefully you had a good weekend.
Yeah.
Evie had fun?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Quite the drive ahead of us. We have to go into Alliston, drop little one off, and then back to Orangeville, drop the other little one off, and then Kingston. So
I feel blah today.
it's a very blah day. Like just like chill, you know. I don't feel rushed. I don't feel stressed. I don't feel tired.
That's probably why I feel so blah, because I feel like I need to be rushed.
Stressed about something.
Rushed and stressed. Like,
Yeah.
but there's nothing.
No, it was good. We needed that weekend. Nice reset. Next weekend we get all the kids together, which is great because I miss them all.
We get crazy too.
Yeah, we'll be in Kingston that weekend. It's a nice weekend, so we'll try and find something fun to do.
Next 2 weekends, right?
Maybe we'll bust out the fishing rods this week.
I would like to get them out and ready so that we know what we need to get. Like, I think we need some more hooks because I'm pretty sure we lost most of them.
Yeah. Bust out some fishing rods. Maybe we'll go over to Wolf Island, the ice cream shop, fish out that pier.
Yeah, that was a good spot. Lots of space. Just keeps people spread out.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think we've done any fishing vlog yet.
We started recording after winter.
Yeah. So we'll get into that. We'll do that. The car is so much quieter now, so much nicer. It's gonna be a nice drive home. Which is crazy, you know. I learned my lesson. Some parts are okay to get off Amazon, but wheel bearings are not.
Which is weird to me too, because we didn't get like a what do they call it? Like higher quality? What would we call that?
A higher quality.
There's not a name for it. I feel like there was. Like a different top tier part. It literally just got like the basic one from Canadian Tire.
Yeah, well.
My shoes are starting to break. Summertime, you can wear sandals in.
Maybe it's just a fluke. I don't know, but we got the wheel bearing replaced.
My shoes are starting. Realistically, it's not that surprising considering the back end of the car is messed up. So
Yeah.
I feel like if it wasn't, it probably wouldn't have gone so fast.
Well, this week we'll get it in, get the alignment done, and then we should be good to go. I'll get on the hunt for some new tires, put a fresh set on it once the alignment's done, and that'll be it. The car is gold and good to go. So yeah, it's a car video today. We might do a short Q&A once we drop the kids off. If not, we'll maybe do that this week.
Just a quick one for the new people. Like, we're not going to get deep into it like the last couple we've done, but
Yeah.
just a refresher for new people later.
Yep. I'm gonna go home and have a shower and trim my beard. Get ready to start the week. It's supposed to be a nice week, so get some work done.
We got some plants. I planted in our garage. I feel like it's kind of silly. It's the kids and the dog and the neighbor kids, but it looks stupid right now. It's just like weeds.
have the motivation to deal with the garden at our house where we are now because, like, our neighbor says, see you next Tuesday, and our kids just roam along our grass. We had flowers for like 2 minutes before the kids ripped them out.
Neighbor kids, yeah, not our kids.
So, we'll see. What'd you grab? Just like hostas or something from Bailey?
He said Ian got them perennials or whatever. Irises, hostas, and something else. Maybe that was it. I don't know. Ian gave us a bucket of plants.
Well, throw it in the garden. If it lives, it lives. If it lives, it lives. Anyways, it's a beautiful day, 22 degrees. Drive should be nice. We're going to stop, get some coffee. And it's very blah. That house coffee doesn't hit, you know?
It gets cold so fast too, I find, like, compared to George coffee takes a while.
Yeah.
Coffee's cold. The home coffee, second part of your cup is cold.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyways, we'll update you guys along the way and see what's up. Just hang out with us, enjoy the ride. Really not much more we can do today anyways. But I think the stressor is pretty much done now, so we can focus on making some better videos. I've got some really good ideas for videos coming up. I've been like researching and watching a few different people on YouTube. Got some good ideas. We'll check back after. Alright, well, kids are dropped. We came through New Market, saw Valley Village, had to stop. You know, if you watch our videos, we do not pass the Valley Village without stopping. And then we decided, you know what, we're not in a rush. Let's hit a few more along the way. We've got to go out of our way a little bit, but we're going to do it.
Sunday. It's early. Got no kids.
Yeah.
We're not thrifting.
So anyways, we've got some questions for Q&A, so we're going to kind of do it while we're driving. Some of you guys might have already seen some of these questions. There's some new ones. It might be boring for some, informational for others.
More or less, we just wanted to do another one just because we've gained, like, what did you say? How many days? 100
We did it on day 30, so
like
it's 150 days ago.
Yeah, it's been 150 days. We've gained a lot of subscribers in that amount of time, so we're just kind of doing it like, get to know us, or if you already know us, here's some more questions that you probably already know.
So I will say this right now, some of these questions are rated R, so viewer discretion is advised.
I put the more rated R questions at the end, so we can add like these are rated R from this point.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to do like a speed round, I guess, for the next 23 minutes before we hit the next Valley Village. So this is our Q&A catch-up, guys. Sorry if you're expecting some juicy video, but if you've been here since day one, you know Sundays are our car day, so.
All right. Question 1, how did you two meet?
We met in a garage.
Yeah. That's the short story of it.
Short story, we met in a garage through a mutual friend. We both just got out of relationships. So it was just by fluke. She was there, actually with Bailey.
I was with Nicole.
You were with Bailey.
First time?
Yep.
Second time I was with Nicole.
Sure, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we just kind of exchanged info and hit it off from there.
We also knew of each other for like many, many, many of years. Just never like officially met.
Yeah.
Okay, question 2. Who made the first move? That would be you. Like in person, physically, I would say you. For 100, because you kissed me randomly out of nowhere, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was definitely me for sure.
I think, like, to meet, it was mutual. It wasn't like either was like, hey, let's go do this. Like, we mutually were like, we should go to a back road and do bad things.
But like the first unexpected move was me for sure.
Definitely. Question 3. What was your first impression of each other?
Like, I thought she was this hot blonde, and I was just looking for a rebound, to be honest. So, she was just like a quick fucking chuck. Not gonna lie, like, and then it just turned out to be so much more, and we didn't even hook up for a while after, so.
Funny, yeah, because we were supposed to just be like a one-night stand. Like,
Yeah.
let's just go hook up and good, you know? Mutually, we're like, let's just fucking chuck, like you called it. My first impression of you was, you are a cocky asshole.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the thrill of it, you know? Like, I gotta knock this guy off this high horse.
Which you did.
Okay, question 4. How long have you been together? 3 years. Like, just a couple days ago.
It feels like way longer, but yeah, 3
Yeah, it
years.
does.
Been together 3 years, married for 2.
Question 5. What was your first date like? I think our first, like, real official date was Montreal. And it was, like,
Awkward.
way bougie. Super awkward.
I, like, was trying to impress the shit out of her and spent way more money than I should have because she's, like, down-to-earth hillbilly that didn't give a shit about all that bougie shit. So, yeah. So that was, like, our first official date that kind of didn't go as planned. But, like, our second official date happened this year when we went to the movie theaters. So, like, we don't get out much.
Yeah, just the two of us are going out. Like, on a date was the movies.
Yeah.
The movies.
Next.
Who said I love you first?
Yeah, it was probably me.
It was 100% you, and I freaked out and ran, remember?
Oh, no, you did. You literally, like, left and went home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, that's over. On to the next.
No, you were not.
Like, I remember that, too. I was camping. And you, you literally got in your car and drove away.
Yeah, I panicked. I freaked out because I was like, nah, I didn't want a relationship. And, like, it was leading in that direction. And, like, the second the words came out of his mouth, I was like, I gotta go. Just left.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was very scary for me. Like, no, this was not supposed to happen. That's all I kept thinking was, like, this is not supposed to happen. Why is this happening? The feeling was mutual, and I did not long after said it back, but, like, in that moment, oh my god, I was so scared.
Yeah, I've never had a girl actually, like, run out on me. That was discouraging, to say the least. But anyways.
Here we are. How did you know that they were the one?
We didn't until, like, it was a couple of months in anyways.
I think the biggest moment for me was, I'm going to say it was when you first met Dayton and Mackenzie. I didn't have Bentley with me. It was only Dayton and Mackenzie. And Dayton is super shy, but instantly they clicked so well, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is it.
Yeah, I remember that. I named it Stuffy or something.
Yeah, like, always, not that I was with, like, people who beat my kids, but my kids did not like the guy that I was with before him, so it's, like, very important to me that, like, they did, and all 3 of my kids love him, so.
Side note, guys, if you see us starting to, like, sweat, it's fucking hot in this car. And, like, I have the windows up and the AC don't work, so you can hear us better. Just FYI, we're not, like, getting stressed out. It's physically hot in here.
Yeah, this is not shine, like, I'm shining bright like a diamond, I'm sweating.
Continue. 18 minutes.
How did you know I was the one? I answered true. Mine.
It sounds so bad, but, like, I stopped looking for other people. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I didn't feel the need to keep searching for someone else. Because, like, after my breakup, I was just on the hunt for the next best thing. So, it's just not something you did. It was just something that we grew together.
Yeah, that's true.
If that makes sense. Anyways.
These people are probably like, wow, you guys are disgusting. But, like, really, we were not looking for nothing, so. Okay, number 8. What is your favorite memory together?
For me, it'll always be our wedding. And, like, the chainsaw and sourpuss, but like we've done so much shit. We've done more shit than like most people do in their lifetime. So it's hard. We have out west, we have out east, we have Wonderland, beach days. Like we have so much.
I'd say my top, I'm going to go 2, would be our wedding day. Like nothing ever will beat that. Like 100%. Just like even the feeling. I've never wanted to get married in my life. And then you changed that. And then even the feeling after, I thought it was just like, okay, cool, we're married now, you know. The feeling I felt after, like for probably a good month later, I was like going around like, I have a whole A-word husband. Not allowed to swear, but I was like, it was like, holy crap. Like, yeah, that and our trip east with your dad.
Yeah.
And the kids.
So she said she's not allowed to swear, but she did forget to catch one when she said I was a cocky asshole. I'm just going to point that out.
Dang it.
Anyways.
Prove my point, though.
We have a lot of good memories. We don't very often do things that I'm like, shit, I never want to do that again.
Okay, I'm going to let you take the lead on this one here because this is a you moment. But how did your proposal happen?
All right, so like, I had this big plan. We were planning this like trip to Alberta with me, her, and her friend Nicole. And I had this big plan. I had a ring, and I was going to take her up to Emerald Lake in Banff. Beautiful lake. Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about. And I was going to do this big thing and have a camera set up, and everything was going to go great. Well, that trip went to shit because Nicole turned into a whiny little bitch and was all mopey because, like, she didn't have a couple there or something. I don't know.
Well, Haley and Justin came too.
Haley and Justin came
She was
too.
like a fifth wheel.
And whatever, it is what it is. But I put a lot of planning into it, and it went to shit. And then kind of ruined that moment. So then I tried to recover it because we had found this lookout point on the way up that was really cool. We stopped and spent some time at. And as I was pulling back into that, she's like, what did you fucking say? Something like, oh, are you pulling in here so you can fuck Nicole? I'm sleeping? Or something
No.
like that. Yeah, you said something like that.
I didn't say fuck Nicole. I said, are you guys going to have... What are you here for? Because you guys had a special moment? Because
Yeah.
I was sleeping when we went
You were
there the
sleeping,
first
and me and
time.
Nicole were just sitting there looking at the view, and we didn't want to wake you, right? But, like, she was... I don't know. Anyways, so fuck that moment for me again. I just said, you know what? Fuck this.
I was a jealous, crazy...
That was before you, like, let your walls down. You were, like, very protective, jealous, and, like... Anyways. I wasn't fucking Nicole, by the way. So, time goes on, and I'm thinking, like, how the fuck am I going to do this now? Because we're no longer down that way. I was trying to think of what I can do, and I was talking to her friends and her sister, and they said, just fucking do it simple, because she's simple. So, I took her to the back road where we first hung out.
Actually.
And set up a camera. I actually have it on video. I don't know if I can put it in here because I don't know where it is, but... And I proposed to her on the back road where we first had sex.
Where we very first talked to. It wasn't just about that moment, but that became our spot.
Yeah, so...
And I do have a clip easily accessible on my phone, so if we remember to put it in, we can.
Yeah. It was a simple moment, and she probably enjoyed it a lot more than some Emerald Lake shit with like 1 million people watching, so... Yeah.
I did.
Sorry to call you out, Nicole. I know you watch her shit, but...
I did enjoy it. It was exactly what it was meant to be.
Anyways, next question.
What was your wedding day like? Hottest actual heck.
It was hot. Like, so
Hottest
fucking hot.
day ever.
But, like, our wedding was insane. And if you were there or you've seen our videos or pictures, like, it was crazy. We were wild at times where we got so bored. Our hair was different colors, so our hair was green.
I had split dyed
She
black
had a
hair.
black fucking dress on. You know, like, it was a ghetto backyard redneck wedding.
It was beautiful, though. It wasn't like we just literally
No.
everybody bring your own lawn chair. Like, it was nice, but it was a backyard wedding.
But, like, I don't like doing things by script, so like, I'm so sorry, Kayla, if you're watching this, but she made us this beautiful cake, and I cut it in half with a chainsaw and then lit it on fire.
I have a picture of the cake. It was really nice.
I know. I felt bad that nobody got to taste it, but
It was awesome.
It was good. Next 12 minutes.
How many kids do you have, and what are their ages? 5 total. 3 are mine, 2 are his. They are 13, 11, 10, 10, and 5. The 5 and 10-year-old is his, and the 10, 11, and 13-year-old is mine. And no, they are not twins. Clearly.
Oh my god, it's so hot in here.
3 boys, 2 girls.
Sorry about the wind noise for a sec, guys. It's just like I'm sweating down my fucking legs. Anyways, next question.
What is it like blending a family? It's challenging, but easy.
It was tough at first because, like, before I had my daughter, I had Dylan, and I wasn't the best person, and I did introduce him to a lot of women when I shouldn't have. And
in your defense, he doesn't remember a single one of them.
I've asked him, and he doesn't remember any of them, but some of them have had kids, you know, and I'm sure that if he remembered, he'd have some long-term trauma with it. But so I was very, very hesitant on, like, introducing her. I wanted to make sure that it was dead set. But other than that, the kids got along great right off the hop. Like, everything was good. Scheduling became a bit of an issue, and then we sorted it out. We moved schedules, and
yeah, because when we originally first met, we had opposite weekends.
Yeah. But luckily, her kid's dad's fantastic and works with us really well. And Evelyn's mom's fantastic and works with us really well.
Which is, like, prime example of, like, how just, like, meant to be we were. I haven't been with, before him, wasn't with my kid's dad for 5 years. He would never switch weekends with me. Not a chance. Abso-freaking-lutely not. I get with this guy, and he is the one who suggested, well, you know, if it's easier, we can switch weekends.
Yeah.
5 years I tried.
So it worked out really well. Okay, we're back. Sorry for that pause. A few things. My phone overheated, and then we decided to hit every value village from Newmarket to Oshawa. We hit 5 value villages in the span of 3 hours.
Bought 3 things.
We bought 3 things. But it was cool. It was fun. Anyways, we're going to get back to the Q&A.
Yeah, sorry for the pause. That, like, is not a pause to them. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it's like we just stopped talking, and then it's like, oh, sorry for the delay. It's been 3 hours, guys. Like, my phone may overheat again, so we'll see. Where did we leave off?
Okay, what is the most challenging part of parenting?
Most challenging part of parenting for me is trying to be strict and stern without creating animosity, like making the kids hate you, dislike you. You know what I mean? Like, you need to have a sense of authority, but at the same time, like, we want to be like the fun place for them to go. So
mine's kind of opposite. Not really opposite, I guess. I have a lot of trauma from growing up and didn't feel comfortable going to my parents. So, like, my hardest thing I find is finding, like, kind of what you're saying, a happy medium where it's like they know they can come to me with anything, and I'm not gonna get them in trouble and go sneak off doing stuff because they're afraid of me. Like, make stupid choices because they're afraid of me. That's my biggest one. Like, I want to discipline them, but, like, at the same time, I want them to not be afraid of me. So
yeah. Well, for the most part, we've kind of found a happy spot with it. So
hardest part of parenting, in the short of it, is to raise kids with no trauma.
Yep. Next.
What is your favorite thing to do as a family?
Favorite thing to do as a family? That's tough because, like, we always try and do a lot of fun stuff. I enjoy just hanging out with them, watching movies. I love watching them play. I think we all have so much fun when we all go thrifting together.
Yeah.
You know, and then we do like the budget games, give them a set amount of money and let them see what they buy, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Road trips are fun.
Mine is, and probably always will be, playing like board games or like outside games. Like a couple weeks ago, you and your dad were looking at that boat, and me and the kids were like doing like track and field stuff. I just like playing games with them. Non-electronic games, like real life games, like board games, or we were doing like long jump, who could jump the furthest, stuff like that. Like that is my favorite thing to do.
Next.
Who is the fun parent and who is the strict parent? This one is the easiest one, I think, for me to answer.
It's tough. Because I can be fun.
You can be fun for sure. You roughhouse with them and stuff. I don't do that.
And like, I always want to do like the dumb fun shit that you really don't want to do. Like go on the boat for no reason or do all that kind of shit. But I am 100% the strict parent.
100%. That's, without question, you are the most strict parent. I am not. I think we're both fun parents.
But I'm not just the strict asshole. Like I do have fun.
Yeah, we're both fun parents. But when it comes to like the disciplining, strictness, like even just with like what Mackenzie and you wear type things, that's yours more strict than
100%.
Okay, what is your funniest parenting fail?
Funniest parenting fail? I don't even know.
I don't really think this would be a fail, but like recently my probably funniest parenting moment, and I'm sorry Mackenzie, I'm going to air you out on the internet, but when Mackenzie asked me why she has one boob, and I just laughed at her, like I shouldn't, because it's like this is a thing, but I just laughed at her. It was like, it's normal. I don't know what to tell you. That's not a fail.
I don't really have a fail, like a funny fail. I don't know. I don't have one that I can think of.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, not that we're like perfect parents or anything, but I don't really think we fail much.
No. Next.
How do you handle disagreements about parenting? This is a good one.
She's always right.
I do, like, not that I'm always right, I just feel like sometimes in the heat of the moment you overreact, and I don't. But like I said, I have so much trauma that I would rather think before reacting, so it's just like become so common to me to take a minute and pause and put myself in their shoes, whereas you're just immediately like, what?
Yeah, I overreact. But even when I get really mad at them and I realize that like I went too far, I'll go and pull them aside and apologize. And so it's not like I just leave it. It's like it's going to set a scar or anything.
I don't really think we have many disagreements. I like you said, like we definitely do, but like handling it is basically just that. Like we go and talk it out.
Yeah.
With the kids or with each other or whatever, where he'll be like, I didn't agree with how you decided to punish so-and-so for this. And I'd be like, okay, so what next time? What? Like, we just talk, basically.
Yeah.
In front of our kids, they would have no idea that we even are disagreeing. They never see any of that.
And we don't argue in front of them. We just agree with each other, even if we know one of us is wrong. We just want to give them the vision that, like they have perfect parents. We're not perfect by any means, but we don't need them to see our faults.
We're a team.
Yeah.
To them. Like that's how we want it to be.
In their eyes, we do whatever is best for them. Next.
Okay. What is something most people don't know about you?
Oh, I don't know. Most people don't know about me?
That's us. Like each.
Us? Like individuals?
Yeah, or us. Each. Like anything, I guess.
I don't know. Like, I've been pretty open. I mean, a lot of people don't know that I had a daughter before Evelyn passed away. 2013. guess, like, people were shocked when they found out about that, so.
I don't really know. I like to think that I'm fairly open. Like, maybe if there's anything that you want to know about me that you don't ask, but I'll tell you. I can't think of anything. Even most people don't know about us. I couldn't tell you. Well, for new viewers, that we were married before we were even together for a year.
Yeah.
That some people might not know.
We kind of rushed into it, but when you know, you know, so. Next.
We've answered this one before, but we're going to do it again. What is your biggest pet peeve about each other?
Probably, mine's so petty. Like, it's petty. It would be like the fact that you don't initiate more. Would be my pet peeve.
That's different than last time.
What did I say last time?
I don't let you spend money.
Well, I've just come accustomed to that.
My biggest pet peeve about you, mine's going to be different this time than normal, but it's definitely that you always want to go crowded places to do things instead of just, like, let's just take in the quietness without people.
Yeah,
like an idea for fun for you. Like, let's go downtown Toronto. No.
I like
not
that,
fun.
though. That's, like, for me, that's fun. That's exciting. You get to see things and experience things, and you're like, let's go drive in the forest and count the trees. And I'm like, that is boring as fuck.
I want to be within nature, not people.
Yeah. Next.
What's your partner's weirdest habit?
What's my weirdest habit?
Chewing on combs. Playing with your beard.
Yeah. I mean, it's like an ADHD tick, right?
I don't know. It's not necessarily combs. It just happens to. I'm having to say comb because that's just what was there, and that's not what you have chewed on. But on your editing, you do. You sit there and chew on a comb.
Chew on a comb, and I'll brush my beard 10 million times, and I'll chew on a comb, and like I just, it's like a stim, I guess. Your weirdest habit? Is it weirdest habit?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I'm trying to think of what I have habits of doing, and yeah,
I don't even know. I can't think of one.
I can't think of a habit, but I have that's like weird.
Well, okay, so like, it's not a weird habit, it's an odd habit, but like, you buy clothing that you'll never wear.
That's just more for you, like, that
Yeah.
I think in my mind, like, he would like this, so I'm gonna buy it, and then I don't wear it.
Well, that's the closest thing I have, so.
I'm working on it.
Next.
What is the one thing you admire most about each other?
Why are we getting all sappy with this shit?
This is a personal.
I don't know. I don't, like, admire just one thing. The fact that I can just be me around you, I don't need to fake it and be somebody I'm not.
I was just going to say, it's pretty much the same thing, that, like, we just work.
I've been
no
with
matter
people
what.
where I had to, like, fake who I was because it wasn't up to their standards. And, like, I never want to live that life again. So now it's take me as I am, or, you know, open the door.
Yeah, but
And you just, like, don't care. Nothing I do anymore phases you. Like, I could do a helicopter with my wiener and you would just shrug it off like, this is normal. Like,
your ability to just adapt to anything, like any moods that either of us is in. And like knowing when we're wrong and admitting that, not just, you know, like just for the sake of fighting, you just, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like basically just to adapt to anything.
all right, one sec. I'm going to add a pause in here. My phone's getting hot and I don't want to lose this, so. Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh, that's tough.
Or where would you like to be in 10 years?
Where would
Let's
I-
rephrase that.
Where would I like to be in 10 years? I like to be, well, see, like, I have different views than her. I want to be rich and famous from YouTube. I want to, like, have this big-ass compound and all these flashy toys, and that's where I'd like to be. That's my dreams.
I would like to own a home and live comfortably. And, like, 10 years from now, like, our freaking kids will be, like, in their 20s, so, like...
Yeah. Dream big. Anyways.
Okay, who made the first move in the bedroom? This is where we're getting to the rated R, by the way.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Who made the first move in the bedroom?
In the bedroom?
Yeah.
I think it was me.
It probably was you. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Who has a higher sex drive? You.
100% me. Like, that little hamster in my head just wants to fuck all the time.
I don't think I have a sex drive.
No, I think you left yours back with your ex, because, like...
No, I didn't have one then
Well,
either. I don't think I ever had one.
I don't know. Maybe all that past trauma you talk about just fucking dusted it up.
Yeah, I don't have one. What's your biggest turn on about each other?
Okay, but, like, the proper thing to say is, like, oh, your personality and your...
Table down. Like, we're not proper.
No, but, like, it's 100% your ass and your tits. Like, your body. And that you're willing to literally do anything.
Mine is just that you're willing to, like, do anything that I'm comfortable doing. Like, you don't try to force things that I'm, like, not gonna do, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a turn on, but, like, that does. It, like, makes me more attracted to you. That I know you're not gonna be, like, mad if I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Who's usually the one to initiate?
Me.
I like to differ on that.
No. No, because...
Who is the first one to physically touch the other? Every
Okay, but-
single time.
But that's like a gray area. It's like you automatically know that, okay, if I have a shower before bed, it's on. It's game time. And then you'll, like, do your thing with your rubbing.
So you're initiating by practicing proper hygiene.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
You're not going to let me have this one, are you?
No, because I honestly feel like it's me.
It's me that wants it. It's her that starts it. So I think it's a tie.
You always want it, though.
I know. But, like, you never just, like, do it out of the blue.
Spontaneous initiation would be you.
Yeah.
100%. But, like, in regular speaking, it's me.
All right. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Lights on or off? I don't give a shit. He turns them off.
We have some light on. It's never pitch black. Like, we'll have the TV on or the LEDs or something.
Yeah, but I don't, like, either, I don't care either way. If they're on, they're on. If they're not. Quickie or marathon?
We've done both.
I don't have a preference. I think it depends. Like, what time is it?
Yeah, how much time do we have before we need to be asleep?
Or,
To
like,
get 7 hours before work kind of thing.
are we on the side of the road and just, like, let's do this real quick? Like, it depends. What's your favorite time of day for intimacy?
Favorite is any time. Convenient is nighttime.
Mine's probably nighttime. Like, that's not that I'm against morning, because I'm not, but, like, I'm a really hard person to wake up.
No, and
Especially that way, because I'll punch you in the face if I'm sleeping and you touch me. Like, what the hell are you doing? Piss off.
yeah, no, it has to be nighttime.
I think I should be exempt from this swearing for this video, by the way.
Okay, anyways, next.
Favorite place outside of the bedroom that you've done it? On my car. Actually, no, side of the 401.
Side of the 401.
That was the, like, riskiest, craziest.
On Highway 2 while Nicole was driving.
Did we do it, though? I think we
No,
just...
you
I
just-
think I just...
Fellatiated my wiener.
I think I just did you.
But, like, where we actually did it was the side of the 401, QEW, 407. Like, we used to fuck in the car a lot.
Yeah, we did. We really did. Who's most adventurous in the bedroom?
Me.
You. I'm willing to just
She
do
is.
out anything, but it's your idea. It's not mine. Most embarrassing bedroom moment.
For me, no, it would be that one time, and I remember this very vividly, where like we had porn on and there was like a ton of foreplay, and I literally exploded before getting it even in. Like that was probably my thing, and then you're just like, and then we went to sleep. Like
Whatever. I don't think I will. Hitting my head off the roof in the trailer.
in the trailer, and you were laughing, and then you were laughing so hysterically that you made me go soft. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's one thing that you want to try but you haven't yet?
I'm nervous to say this on YouTube because we brought it up before and it circled, but
Haven't yet and probably never will, but thought is there. Answer the question.
yeah, probably threesome, either a guy or a girl. Hers would be like, I don't know, I was gonna make some basic bitch thing, but
Just in random places. Different random places, I guess, that like we haven't.
okay, that's fair. Next,
Who's better at teasing? I mean,
at teasing, she wins. 100%. Yeah, and that's only like given by default because she doesn't have a sex drive. So like, I could be like teasing her by like doing this, and then she's like ready to go to sleep. That's her cue to like sleep. Like she's like a puppy dog. Anyways,
That's so funny because it's so true. What's one thing that your partner does that drives you crazy? Like sexually. Not
sexually crazy.
like mentally, yeah.
It'd definitely be like when you play with yourself, which doesn't happen very often, but that's probably the one thing. Or you like tell me that you want me. It'd be a tie.
You are very good at what you do. I'm like, are we gonna just like be out there and talk about it?
Well, when I go down on you?
There you go. That's the word I was
Yeah.
trying to think of without being graphic. That's it. That's yeah.
French, Italian, you know what they say.
I have zero complaints with that.
We fight with our feet and we fuck with our tongue, so.
Yeah, no complaints there.
Next.
Have you ever had to sneak around because of kids?
Yep.
Yes and no. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say we're sneaking around, but we're definitely like, we don't want him to know or see it, so who does?
No, yeah.
What's your favorite type of foreplay?
You skipped one.
What?
You skipped one.
There's
Kids
more.
ever caught you?
There's more.
Oh. Favorite type of foreplay? Definitely blowjob. 100%.
And definitely you go down on me like, what? Is there even another question?
Nobody likes a hand job, just saying. Like, anyways.
What's the biggest mood killer? Sweat. Excessive sweating. It's disgusting. Stop. Get off me. You're gross.
Yeah.
And that's not something that you have a problem with. Just so everybody knows, he doesn't sweat.
No. I've never... No, I have killed a mood. I've actually started an argument while we were in the middle of stuff and figured that out. I don't know how I managed that, but remember that one time? And we just killed it? We ended up going back and after we argued for a bit, but... A mood killer? I don't have a mood killer. Like, I got the libido of a teenage boy, so nothing kills me.
Oh, I could kill the mood fast by bringing up, like, people I know you think are repulsive, but, like, I would not.
Yeah, no. Anyways, next.
Who's more likely to fall asleep right after?
100%. She'll fall asleep during.
Oh, I would. I think I have. Not during, like,
no, but anyways.
penetration, but yeah. Have your kids ever almost caught you? Yes.
Mackenzie.
Thought I was possessed.
She thought she was possessed. And that, like, we thought she was sleeping.
She was sleeping. She woke up.
Yeah. Anyways. She didn't see anything, but...
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, but it's not like sneaking because we don't want, like, the whole objective is they aren't going to see.
Yeah.
What is your safe word? Or what would it be?
Stop.
No. I'm done. Leave me alone. Fuck off.
Like Kalamazoo.
Swore
like,
again.
what is it supposed to be?
We don't have a safe word because we don't cross lines.
Yeah.
Without communicating. Who's more likely to say not tonight?
Her.
You. I never say no.
I would never say no if you start... Oh, I did once.
It's you. You're more likely to be like, I don't feel like it tonight, so let's just go to bed. I don't say no. I just don't initiate.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
And I don't get mad, by the way. I don't care.
Yeah, and I don't, like, go and fuck around when she doesn't want it, so...
What's your secret move that always works? Just be naked in bed. Touch myself.
Pretty much. I don't have a secret move. We just read each other's brain, like...
Yeah, just read the room. That's the secret move.
I don't need to, like, put out flowers and shit, because, like, I don't know. Once you get married, you'll understand. You just know when they want it, or you can tell when they need it, because they start getting grumpy and fucking... Anyways.
What's something you used to be shy about, but you aren't anymore? Everything?
Yeah, you, like, wouldn't let me see your body at first.
I was shy about all things. Like, all things. I'm not anymore. I still kind of have, like, moments where I, like, feel insecure or whatever, but, yeah.
I'm not shy. I'll run down the street naked. I really don't have anything.
Yeah. Who's more vocal?
Vocal? Her.
That's me.
She tries. Tries
what? To be vocal?
to make me giggle or something.
Oh.
and men will know what I'm talking about. Like when they're performing the art of fellatio and you finish and they don't stop and pin you down trying to make you giggle.
I do it every single time.
You gotta, like, kick her off like a fucking bitch in heat. Like, anyways.
Okay, what's your favorite sexy outfit? Any outfit I wear?
For her, it's anything tight and anything white.
You? Lately, actually, it's that green shirt. I don't know what it is about that color on you, but holy goddamn, and your hat backwards. Holy goddamn.
I hate wearing my hat backwards, by the way.
I don't typically like hats backwards, but for that odd, like, random moment that you do put it on backwards, it's like, damn. Anyway.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so let's, next.
If you could travel anywhere together, where would you go?
Anywhere together. Ours are going to be totally different because I've done St. Lucia before, and it was fun, but it was not fun. I think St. Lucia with you would be fun because you're more adventurous. And I know it's shitty to, like, redo a trip you did with another female. Not that you give a shit about that kind of stuff, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, that was like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of trip, and it didn't go how I wanted it to go. Didn't get to do all the fun shit. that I think you would actually enjoy doing with nature and stuff. So that would be my pick, St. Lucia.
Mine's gonna be the cringiest fucking answer in the world, but like travel has never really been something I thought about or cared about. So like quite literally anywhere with you is good. Like Newfoundland, off the top of my head, I can think of it as Newfoundland because we both really want to go.
Yeah.
But like in the grand scheme of things, anywhere that we are together is great.
We've already done pretty much east to west. We just need to do Newfoundland and then the territories. So next,
Who's the better cook?
the better cook, me for sure, hands down, and I'll fight you to my death.
I can agree, you do cook a lot more than I do, but yeah, it depends on people's preference. You like things over seasoned, he's your guy. You like things basic, I'm your girl.
Yeah, well, me.
Neither one of us can't cook.
And it's, if you asked our damn kids who are all like, they have no palate to save their life, they would all pick her, but I don't know. I think it's me. I'm going to stand by that.
Like I said, based on preference.
Next.
What's your go-to date night? Thrifting.
Drifting. Yep.
Who's more likely to start an argument?
Me.
You. 100%.
And I could start it over the dumbest shit. Like, if she doesn't take a subtle hint that she doesn't even know she should be taking, I'll get pissed off and start an argument about it.
And I just shut it down.
So, like, there's this one thing that, like, I've been trying to get her to do, and I'll, like, I don't know how in-depth I want to go with it.
You just are there and ready for it.
Yeah, like, I'll just sitting there ready, and she just doesn't fucking pay attention, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. And then I get mad. But, anyways, it's always me, for sure, 100%. That's just my Italian nature.
And I just shut it down. Like, not just shut it down, but, like, de-escalate it. Like, hey, chill. It's not that deep.
It's never an argument to the point where, like, fuck, you skull sleep on the couch, you piece of shit. Like, we'll end up laughing it off after. Like,
You do. You definitely have way shorter fuse than I do, so that makes you more argumentative than me.
you got a side note, Kingston Road, there's a Valley Village, so remember that for next time. Okay, anyways.
I won't remember that road, but whatever. What's your guilty pleasure show to watch together?
Guilty pleasure show. We have so many.
Roman
was our, like, daily show. Roman Atwood daily vlogs.
Cletus. Any Cletus video we watch.
Cletus, Seaboys.
YouTube, I guess. I just say YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. Like, we've watched every TV series under the sun that you can think of.
No, but like that we religiously watch and wait for new episodes is The Rookie for sure. That's one of like up there. Ones that we always watch it every week.
Yeah.
Any show that's like we've already watched doesn't have to be one, so I wouldn't say it's like a repeat.
YouTube would be like the go-to for sure.
Which is, anybody who knows me and knows my life, like, I despise YouTube and despise watching YouTube, and it's literally become a part of my, like, life.
It's YouTube real life shit. It's not, like, staged stuff. So, but anyways, next.
Okay, there's some rapid-fire, stupid questions. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Morning person or night owl? I'm just a permanently exhausted pigeon.
Permanently exhausted pigeon?
I could be either, honestly, but
I prefer mornings.
I prefer night, but I can be either. So, that one's hard. Beach or mountains? Mountains. I hate water.
I'm a beach.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Sweet. Introvert or extrovert?
I'm an extrovert.
I'm an introvert. Dogs or cats? Neither, but a dog if I had to pick.
Yeah, neither.
Text or call? Text me. Don't effing call me. I hate talking on the phone.
I prefer calling. Because I'm big on context. So, like, I actually get anxious texting people because I think they're mad or something. Anyways, calling.
I get anxious answering the phone or making a phone call. Who takes longer to get ready? You.
Bullshit.
It's you.
Bullshit. There ain't no way.
It is you. It is. Because you gotta get up, you gotta take a 60 hours long shit. I swore, sorry. You gotta go smoke a cigarette. It's you. I can get myself and 5 kids ready faster than you can get yourself ready.
Alright, yeah, that's fair.
If I'm like doing the full thing, me, definitely. But that's not me, so you. Who's more stubborn?
Me. No, you, for sure. 100%.
We're both pretty stubborn, but yeah, I would say I am. I'm just who I am, and that's just it. Okay, what's the biggest challenge you've overcome together?
Twat waffle.
People in drama, yeah?
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Basically, long story short, for those who don't know, it's just people were like starting shit, talking about like.
A girl wanted me, and she was like, I was into her before Mel, and then she didn't like that I shut her down nicely. So she went like stage 5, tried to destroy us. Big long thing. Anyways, yeah.
That was early stages too, where we were both like, I'm not doing
very
drama.
early.
Not doing drama. Like, that was my thing.
Yeah. Anyways.
How do you keep your relationship strong through all of the tough times?
Communication, trust, and understanding.
Communication. Huge. Trust, huge, yeah. We just work together. That, like, stupid, cringy thing, like, that we are a team thing, like, that's huge. I don't ever feel like anything is just on me.
No, you should be able to just talk about anything. Anything. Like, and just for example, like, we can talk about literally anything. And that's why we don't have skeletons, because it's like, oh, well, you know, like, 10 years ago when I was banging this girl, we did this really neat thing that we should try. Like, you would never say that to your person. But, like, we're weird, and we do that kind of shit. Like, not all, you know what I mean? Just, like,
yeah.
There's nothing we can't say to each other. Ever.
Yeah.
And that's how you keep your relationship strong. 3 years going, and we haven't had a big-ass blow-up fight, so. Next.
What advice would you give other couples?
Open your closet doors.
Yeah, like newly starting couples,
Yeah.
just air that shit out right from the beginning.
Air it out. Give them everything. Tell them all about your past, things that you think might be embarrassing or you're ashamed of, or things that you've done wrong, how many times you've cheated. Like, air it out. We spent 2 weeks talking, just airing our shit out.
All of it. Like,
Literally all of it.
Yeah, and work together. It's not like you versus them. You're a team.
The biggest thing with that is, like, the minute you do that, if there's somebody who comes along trying to screw your life up, like, oh, bet you don't know this, right? Like, everybody does it. Well, yeah, she does. And it's happened, you know? Like...
Oh, yeah, a lot. And that's kind of why we did, because it was a lot of, like, that biggest thing we've been through. There was a lot. It wasn't just one. There was a lot of people.
Yeah.
But we already knew all of the things. And if it wasn't something that had already been addressed, it was like, okay, she would have told me. Like,
it took a good 6 months for people to finally give up with trying, because they realized that she already knew and it wasn't bugging her because I had already told her, or vice versa. You know, like, air it out. Next.
What's one thing you've learned from being married?
Your sex life will dwindle. No, everybody says get married if you want to stop having sex, and it is true.
I don't necessarily
No,
think
what?
that's...
You can't even argue it. We used to have sex twice a day. Sometimes, like...
No, but I don't think that's marriage particular. Like, there's people who've been together for 20 years, never been married, and the same thing happens. It's not marriage specifically that does it.
No,
life gets busy.
It just, yeah. Life gets busy. But, what was the question?
What's something you've learned from being married?
You're not alone with anything.
Yeah, you have a partner that you can depend on. Always. I mean, that's how you should.
Hold on. We're going to do a quick pause. The phone's getting very hot. I'm just waiting for it to go into temperature mode because iPhones are shit. Anyways, next.
There's like 5 questions left, so. Have you ever role played?
We have a lot.
Quite
Many different situations and scenarios, and
Quite a lot, actually, yeah.
That's like one of our big things that we do. And it's never like, oh, you're my teacher. It's like, I'm not going to get into it, but...
Yes, we do.
We do.
Toys. Yes or no?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes.
We have toys. If you've been in our lives, you've probably seen some of them come out.
Yes, but like there are certain times where it's just like I am too tired for all that.
No, but that's where like I can read the energy, and like we have a backpack in our closet that's like full of the fun red room stuff.
If a bag comes out, you better have like 2+ hours ready.
Yeah.
Every time. How often would you ideally have sex?
Every day, all day, every minute.
Realistically.
Realistically, like, we're minimum of 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So, like, that's realistic, given our busy lifestyles and shit. Like, so.
Sex or just, like,
yeah.
the act of sexual things, yes. But I'd say 2 or 3 times a week. Minimum. But are you saying that's how often we do? Or, like, that's what you would like?
That's not how often we do.
I was going to say, like, who are you dreaming? That's not.
No, I'm saying, like, maybe I said it wrong. But yeah, no, like 3 times a week is good. That's probably a lot compared to, I don't know, guys, you married couples or couples that have been together for a long time. How often do you guys fuck a week? Like, next.
Do you prefer romantic or kinky?
Kinky.
I hate romantic.
Yeah, she doesn't like that slow, sloppy, kissy, fucking making love bullshit. She just wants to get fucked hard and fast. Like,
there's nothing enjoyable about it.
no,
Like,
we've tried it, and like, without even knowing it, we both started laughing, and then I tied her to the bed and fucked her like a slut. Like, we couldn't do it. Like, it just wasn't us.
I just don't see
That whole, like, fucking playing Barry Manilow and, like, kissing and making love and slow, you know, no, that's not us.
We do try. We've tried a few times to be like, yeah, let's just see it. Like, maybe we're just weirdos. Or, like, that one time was weird. No, it's every time it's like, this is not just...
We end up laughing, and it's just...
It's not that it's not doing anything for me. It's just like, okay, can we speed it up now?
Yeah, anyways.
What is one fantasy you've shared with each other?
We've shared?
Any fantasy that we've had, we've shared it with each
Yeah.
other. Like, no secrets.
Yeah. Next.
Who's better at talking dirty? You.
Me.
I swear you should be like an erotic novelist. Like,
For sure.
I've gotten better at it.
I can give ChatGPT a run for its money.
I'm pretty good now.
But now that you have ChatGPT...
I've never used ChatGPT to talk dirty.
No, I know.
I'm just saying, when we first met, you would send me some, like, dirty message, and I'd text back, LOL. Okay. Like, I did not know how. Or,
No.
And then what? Like, I had the driest, lamest answers. That was the last question. You got any extra random
That was the
questions?
last question.
You got any more?
There was a few questions and comments on our thing. Some of them we've answered. Some of them are just stupid. Like, does it clap? Obviously, it claps when you fuck a girl from behind. It, you know, it claps. That's the only one that stands out.
I will be happy to never hear that question ever again. It's like, what the heck? Who
It's
even
just-
asked that?
It's just a stupid brain rot kid.
Are we for sale? Can you buy an hour? No.
No. And that's something that we get a lot too, believe it or not. It's like, I've actually gotten DMs and I just laugh. It's like, oh, I'll pay you any amount of money for an hour with your wife. Like, no. Absolutely not. Like, I'm not going to sell my fucking wife to you, bud.
It's a hard no.
And the same goes with me. Like, she is very possessive. She trusts me. And, like, I'm sure that... Anyways. I don't want to fucking get anyone's hopes up, but... No, we're not for sale. We're not
What do you mean
swinging.
getting anyone's hopes up?
I was gonna say, if I really, really, really wanted to, you'd probably like consider it, but
Oh, I would, but you wouldn't, because you know I would be like, I'd kill the person after.
no,
Like,
I know it'd be like a fucking homicide, literally.
You want to do it, you can do it, but I'm going to jail after it's done. So hope it was worth it.
So yeah, we're not for sale. We're not gonna swing. We're not in an open relationship. We're content. So, any of the other comments? We are from Kingston.
Yep.
I was born in Calgary, Alberta. Moved to Orangeville when I was young.
I was born
Grew up around Orangeville, and then we ended up in Kingston. What else? I like long walks on the beach. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Hopefully we answer some new questions, and like the ones we've already seen our Q&As and watched our podcast channel we had aren't too bored.
Oh, I got one. What's your death sentence meal? Last meal?
My last meal?
Yeah. That actually was the question somebody asked. What's your last meal?
I don't know. It would probably be like a big, perfect steak, potatoes, asparagus, all the fixings, like.
Yeah, I would say probably like a full, and I mean full, like all of the things, like a turkey dinner or something, or shrimp Alfredo.
Yeah, like a big. I want to be so full that you're like awaiting death, like.
Yeah.
If you guys can think of any questions that we missed, send them. We make note of them, and then if we end up doing this again down the road, we will share them with you. Right now, I can't think of any. There's a hot air balloon. I was just saying the other day that they don't exist. Look in the mirror. In the mirror.
I'm looking.
Do you see it?
No.
Fuck, dude. I was literally saying the other day, like, I remember seeing hot air balloons all the time as a kid, and I've not seen one in like 20 fucking years. And there's one back there behind us. When was the last time you seen a hot air balloon?
On TV? Oh my god, it is huge.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Another question that somebody asked before was something about like, are we looking for new friends?
New friends, yeah, 100%.
Always, but like I'm super awkward. I don't like people. Like I do, but like I'm super awkward, so it's hard to make friends. Cause
She doesn't like people.
yeah, I mean I like my people.
We have friends, but if you're a couple and you're not serial killers from Kingston, hit us up. We'll have coffee and see what happens. Like, we have friends all around us, just not in Kingston.
And like anybody who has like hit us up from like Kingston area that wants to hang out, they always want to like swap. Like, let's swap partners.
Yeah, I don't know.
And,
Maybe
like,
we gave that vibe off where that we're like hardcore swingers at some point in time, but like
we're not. No, like I want people to like, let's go fishing or let's go have coffee. Let's go thrift shopping. Like,
yeah. So, anyways, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I apologize if you were bored as shit or you swiped on or whatever, but hopefully some of the new people stuck around and we enlightened you. I didn't want to get too graphic like we did on the Chaos Unleashed one.
no, I feel like the more graphic we get, the more wild people get. And
Yeah, we'll just keep it easy. Oh, and as of right now, she will not be starting her OnlyFans back up. There is no plan in the future for that to happen. So stop asking that question. Anyways, love you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed your Monday. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
kindness is free. Bye.
Okay, bye.